So it's about, I think 11 at night. I'm gonna eat my dinner, get myself 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and try to get on the road at 3 or 4 in the morning and cross the border. I don't have global entry right now. I should, but I need to make an appointment and go down. So Sunday morning, it can get a little crazy at the border at you know, 8, 9 in the morning. I really don't feel like waiting an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm just gonna head back at after I get some rest, cross the border at 4 or 5 in the morning. I should sail right across. Looks like we're passing a caravan of race trucks. Buenas noches. Gracias. So I'm heading back towards San Ysidro in San Diego, and it is really foggy. This is the exact opposite of what you want driving on the Baja Road at night. But we're just taking it easy. If you see the guy ahead of me, they have a habit of driving with their hazards on when they're just, you know, taking it nice and easy. That's fine. I'm in no hurry. Those race trucks are right behind me. They'll probably come zipping around me going 60 or 70 here pretty quick. But that's fine because I can't see anything. So they do these Star Wars lights on the road here, on the toll road. It's pretty nice. Every corner you got these flashing lights giving you a heads up. So when you go around this corner, you might be able to see, well, it's getting kind of foggy, but you might be able to see 5 miles up the road where every turn is. It's a nice safety feature because you can't see, but there's some drop-offs on both sides of the road right here.
And some people
Okay, so it's about 6 in the morning, and usually traffic is backed up way back further than where I'm at now. From here to the border, a good hour wait. That's why I'm crossing at 6 in the morning, where when we come around the corner here, we'll see what we're dealing with, but hopefully it's 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know what this idiot's doing, trying to go backwards. Yeah, you see everything down here. I don't know what these guys are doing, flying up there and cutting in. So here we are crossing the border back into San Diego. It is 6:10 in the morning. Got here about 5 till 6. So consider yourself lucky if you can get across the busiest border crossing in the world in less than a half hour. That's why I took off from Ensenada at like probably 10 to 5. Yeah, see these guys over here, they're opening new lanes and people are just flying over there, but I'm just gonna stick with my lane rather than getting a fender bender. You just see people flying to the new lane. Maybe I will go over one. Yeah, I seem to be in a pokey lane. Yeah, luckily they have, I don't know, there's 23 lanes here. And it looks like about 6 are open of the regular lanes. And then over here are the global entry and Sentry lanes. I really need to get my Sentry card. It can be an hour and a half wait in the regular lanes, and Sentry over here is 20 minutes. So it's really worth it. Yeah, it's funny, all these lanes say they're closed, but everybody started zipping towards them, and it looks like it's moving, so I followed. Sometimes you have to be careful because at some crossings like Tecate, they don't open up until whatever, 5 in the morning, so you'll see people just zipping up to the closed lanes, and they'll sit there and sleep for an hour, you know, waiting for the port to open. We've got a juggling team over here. Two hours is not uncommon. There are ready lanes and Sentry lanes if you have global entry, and I really need to get the global entry. Sometimes it can be an hour and a half wait over here. See, the thing is, there's 23 lanes, and with the whole situation, I've came through a week ago, they had 1 lane open, normal lane, and 3 ready lanes. So they just kind of adjust things. I don't know what's going on here. There are a lot of lanes open Sunday morning, so maybe they know something I don't, as far as, you know, everybody's going to visit relatives or something, and they're trying to hustle people across. Even this lane I'm in, it says it's closed. 1, 2, 3, about 6 lanes over, they all say they're closed, but there's people in them and it's moving. Now I'm going to pull the camera out when we get up to the agent. I'm sure he's not going to want a camera in his face going through customs. That's a no-no. Now I do have my passport. The ready lane's off to the right. If you have a choice when you're getting your passport to pay the extra 10 bucks, I think it is, to get a passport card, and like an idiot, I didn't get it. Last time I got my passport, those cards were kind of new, and there are people that just get the card, and the card's only good for Mexico and Canada, I believe. So I was getting the passport. I figured, well, what do I need the card for? Well, what you need the card for is, over in that ready lane, you hold your card up to the RFD reader, and it doesn't speed you up that much more, but the ready lane is usually quicker than the lanes over here. Letter of the law, you're supposed to have your passport. Some of these people might not, and they might be pulling up and pleading their case with a copy of their birth certificate, or sometimes just their driver's license. They may or may not be sent to secondary, but you're going to get more hassles over here in the in these lanes. Now I see a guy over here, a race guy. He's towing a big trailer and fuel. I almost guarantee he's going to go to secondary, because from what I understand, you're supposed to go through the Otay Mesa crossing when you're pulling that kind of a rig. But I could be wrong. I think I've towed a small trailer through here with just a couple of motorcycles on it, and I've definitely came through with motorcycles in the back of a truck. They don't care about that. Again, coming into Mexico, they definitely care. If you have even one motorcycle in the back of your pickup heading into Mexico, you're going to get pulled over, and they're going to want to see the registration. That's happened to me 99 out of 100 times. So again, all these lights they're just red and it says closed, but yeah, they're waving people through. I don't know how the first guys, maybe they saw an agent waving them over. Now see these cameras here up to the left, they're checking out your license plates and all. So I'm going to take this camera down here now. He's taking a peek at the car in front of me. Just looked underneath it real quick. Has Arizona plates. They generally just ask you where you're coming from, where are you going, how long were you in Mexico. They don't stamp your passport. All right, he's waving me up. How you doing, officer?
Anything to declare today?
No, sir.
What you doing down there?
I went down to 1,000. Got a broken foot, so just wasting time.
Oh man. All right, take care, sir.
See ya, have a good one.
You too.
All right, so this is the secondary inspection if you get sent over here. I got sent over there one time, well, twice. It's no big deal. They get you in and out of there pretty quick. The one time I got sent over there, take this mask off. My girlfriend was from Canada, and like an idiot, I told her, just bring your Canadian passport. You don't need your green card. She had a green card to live in California legally. So she just brought her Canadian passport, and sure enough, we came across. She handed her the Canadian passport. They asked her where she lived. She said San Diego. They said, where's your green card? And I had to drive 50 miles to Carlsbad to get her green card as she sat in the coffee room with the Border Patrol agents. So that was a pretty easy crossing. It took 25 minutes. I did cross, I pulled up to the border right about 5 minutes till, and you could tell within the next hour, even on a Sunday morning, it was gonna be, I'd say at least an hour wait. Cars were just piling up. I lucked out that as I pulled up, there were, I think, 4 lanes open in the just general lanes, and I just saw people shooting over to the left. So they must have, I don't know, at 6 o'clock, maybe they open up 3 or 4 more lanes because everybody just shot over there. I ended up finally switching into one of those other lanes, and it still said closed, but they were open. So I don't know, they didn't turn the open light on. So I would say, if you hate sitting at that border like I do, and you don't have Sentry or Global Entry, which is a really good idea, you know, that's going to cut your wait time easily in half. But if you're just going through the ready lanes, try to be there by 5:30 in the morning, and that's not going to work on a Monday or Tuesday because people are heading to work. So I don't know, on a weekday, I have a buddy who lives in Rosarito and works in Pacific Beach. He tells me sometimes he hits that border at 4 in the morning and still waits an hour. So I mean, do the best you can. Ideally, you know, midnight, 1 in the morning, that's always been a sweet spot for me. It kind of stinks paying for your hotel and you know, taking off at 10, at 11 at night, but you have to do what you have to do. Again, today I planned on being at that border. I set the alarm in Ensenada for 3 in the morning, try to get out of there, take a shower like 3:30 in the morning, and hit the border at 4:45 or so. That didn't work. I rolled over and went back to sleep, but it still worked out. Got to the border at 6, and can't complain with a half hour.